It's almost 2020 and welcome back to iAngelBabyNails. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at iAngelBabyNails. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and also hit that bell button to receive notifications on every time I upload. Thanks for watching and enjoy this video. Hey everyone, and welcome back to iAngelBabyNails channel. I know I took a long break, but I am back, and this time in 2020 there's gonna be so much more videos, so much more tutorials and updates and everything. So if you guys are following me at iAngelBabyNails, you will see the updates and see all the artwork I've done so far. So I do apologize for that long break, but I'm back and I'm never going to leave you guys ever again. Alright, so as you guys know, I am doing this Christmassy set that was really dope. So as you guys know, I spray the nails with alcohol and then I push back the cuticles, and I am using my 180 sanding bit. I am using my Melody SUSIE in Scarlet drill, and I am using my MARKARTT drill bits. So the reason why we take off the shine off the natural nail is because oil and water do not go together, so therefore we have to remove the shine off the natural nail. And we do that by using a 180 sanding bit. And don't judge my nails, guys. It was pretty old because this is a Christmassy set and I haven't done it in a while, so don't judge me. Alright, so I am going to be using my clear tips. These are not the stiletto tips that you guys always see me using. So I decided that I'm going to use these clear tips. They're not that long like I would like them to be, but they are so sturdy. So everything I will link where I got them. I did get them on Amazon, but of course I will link everything in the description below. And make sure you are sizing the tips correctly, that the tips are fitting from sidewall to sidewall. If it's too big, make sure you file it off, or you can go with the smaller one and then fill it back up with acrylic. That's what I do, and I never had no issues with it. Alright, and then I go in with my KDS glue that I got from my local supply store, and you can get them online. I will leave the link in the description below. And I do add the glue first to the tips, pat it down on my board to take out the excess, and then place the tip on the natural nail. Alright, so now I'm going in with my tip cutter, and I'm going to cut the tip to the desired length of whatever the client like. Make sure they can look at them and they like them, and then you can cut from there. And of course, you'll see me measuring it as I go from nail to nail. And then on the other hand, I can just, I guess they call it guesstimate it. and then measure it back. And this tip cutter you can get from your local supply store or online. But I got mine when I was like 15 years old. So this tip cutter is like 10 years old, literally. All right, so as you can see, I am going back and I'm measuring each nail to make sure that it's the correct size. Most of the time I am right. And then I'm going to go in with my nail cutter. I'm using a straight edge nail cutter and I am cutting the ends, and that's because it will save time. Usually for coffin, I use my stiletto tips, as you guys know, to make it easier, so that way I don't have to go through this process because it is already shaped narrow, which I really like. I really do not like this way because it's just too much. But anyways, I'm going in my 150 OPI file and I'm going back and defining that shape. You want to make sure you hold each side as I'm doing right now. I don't know what degree it is. I know they say it's the 90-degree angle or whatever. Listen, I ain't got time for 90-degree angles or whatever, okay? Just hold it exactly how I'm using it. I am using an edge file that makes it much easier for it to file, but I can only use this file. I'm sorry, guys. This is the OPI 150 file, and I try using other files, but no, I like it just how it is. And I also noticed that when you do this method, using the regular tips and then cutting it down with the straight edge nail cutter, it does take a lot more filing than the stiletto is, and that's just too much, and I do not like it because it takes up too much time. I like to, you know, go fast, and that's based off my experience. All right, and then once that's done, I am gonna go with my 180 sanding bit and I'm gonna blend the tip with the natural nail. You can use your file like some nail techs does, but I like to use my 180 sanding bit to blend the tip to natural nail. This new dehydrator I use is by a brand called Cusco. It was very inexpensive, but it does work so good. I know I used the OPI and the IBD in the past, but I've been using this Cusco, and I did get it from my local supply store, but I'm going to try to find the link and put it in the description below. And of course, you know, I dehydrate the nails twice, and I am going to go with my no lift primer that I'm always going to use. That's never going to change. And I'm going to prime the nail. Make sure when you prime it, you're priming it from the natural nail to the tip. I know some people only do the natural nail, but of course I like to do the natural nail down to the tip because it does help blend it. And I don't know, it just works for me. And make sure you do it twice. So dehydrate twice and prime twice. Alrighty, as you can see, I have a couple of glitters and acrylic powders out here. I am using a gold glitter, a holographic silver glitter, a red and black acrylic powder, a cover pink, and a translucent pink. I'm using my number 12 brush, and as you can see, I'm on this ring finger. And then I just stopped, and then I went to my pinky because I wasn't sure what I was gonna do, but I knew the colors I was going to use. So for this pinky, I am going to be leaving it clear because I am going to be drawing a star and some stripes on it. And then for this ring finger, I'm going in with my cover pink, and this is called Makeover Pink by OPI and Absolute. And of course, I am using my OPI system, which is the monomer and the polymer, which is the powder, and the red and black is by Mia Secret. They're not by OPI, but I will leave the information in the description below. As you can see, when you use this cover pink, I have to drain out some of the monomer because it's a kind of liquidy, I guess. So that's why you'll see me pick up the bead and then flip it around and place it on the napkin to take out the excess monomer. And also, as you can see, I am using the 3 to 4 ball method, which is one in the middle, that's natural nail meets the tip, then one above that, then one on the cuticle, and then one at the tip. You'll see me place more than 3 and 4 balls. It really depends on how big the bead you pick up. Now for this middle finger, I am using the red, and as you can see, I am running out of this red. So therefore, you're going to see me try to scrape as much as I can out and struggling with this red. Now, this is a fact about any red or black acrylic powder. It is the hardest to control, and it does stain the nail and the skin around it. So make sure when you are using this that you are cleaning around the cuticles, cleaning around the sides, everything. As you can see, you're going to see me a couple times go back in with the end of my brush, which that's why I tell you guys to get a number 12 or any kind of number with a Kolinsky brush that has a point on it, because that will help you remove any of the acrylic that's stuck on the side or the ends of the grooves. But yes, guys, I was so struggling with this color. It was just, I don't know why. I use this color all the time, but for some particular reason this time, it was just so liquidy and it was giving me a hard time. It looks like I got it in the video, but I was literally struggling. So as you can see, you're going to see me use more than a 1 ball method with this. I am picking up smaller beads because I do not want to get it around the skin. Also, if you got a nice placement of the red or any color acrylic, I suggest you go back in with your translucent pink like I'm doing right now, and then building it up, building the apex, building everything, as long as you got that color on the end. So again, you'll see me do the ball method again. I placed the first one, and this is the second one, and I'm going to put third by the cuticle and then another one by the tip. And again, make sure you are wiping the sides, wiping around the cuticle. You don't want any acrylic around the skin because that will cause lifting and it's so hard to remove. So make sure that you guys are cleaning up and get into that, get used to doing that. That's what I meant to say. All right, so now for this index finger, I am going to leave it clear. This is my first ball that I picked up, as you can see, and then I'm placing my second bead right on top of that one, and then feathering it down, cleaning up the sides, cleaning up the free edge, and then this is my third bead, and that's on the cuticle. And of course, you guys can move the finger or nail around to make sure you can see in the apex build up, and you'll see me view it from all different views. Again, make sure that you guys are getting used to your methods, which is cleaning around the sides, cuticle, and the free edge. Even if there's nothing on it, you still clean because it can be a small bit around. Now for this thumb, I am going to do the same thing. It's going to be clear. So the clear ones are my pinky, my index, and my thumb. I don't even know why I'm saying mine. I meant her. Guys, it's been a while from this YouTube, so I missed you guys. I missed doing these videos. I just had to get back into it. And of course, here I am. 2020. It's going to be more tutorials, videos, just everything, you guys. Everything on nails every day. Let me stop. Alrighty, as you can see, I'm switching over the napkin. I'm going on to the other hand, and we're going to do the same thing. On this part, of course, it's going to be the pinky, the index, and the thumb going to be clear. But as you can see, on the other hand, I did use that red on her middle finger. But I ran out of that red, and I was going to... Actually, no, I was going to use the black. But I literally could not even scoop up one little bit of the black. It was just too much, so I ended up just going back in with the red, and you're gonna see that in this part of the video, which I was really mad because I love my black, but black, baby, that is extremely hard to control, like I said. And just recently on another set that I did, not this one, but was another one, it was giving me such a hard time to control it. So yeah, but I could not use this black, and you'll be seeing it in this video. So yes, for this ring finger, I am going in back with that Makeover Pink by OPI, which is like a very pretty pink nude color. It is the prettiest ever. I think this color is so popular when it comes to my clients. They just love it, and I love it, and yeah. Alrighty, so now I am doing the last nail, which is gonna be all clear. And I just want to give you guys a little heads up that I did not record the part where I went back and filed and drilled and buffed, because you guys know my routines already in the previous videos. Nothing changed, but there's a few things, but I'm going to make that in other videos. But this one, I just want to show you the acrylic application and, of course, how I did the Christmassy design. So as this part ends, you will see it just skip automatically to me designing the nails.
severe heart failure. We decided
That's so cute.
he would benefit from laboratory cyst device.
This LVAD allows him to continue
Glass milk.
preparation for heart transplant.
He's able to enjoy life with his kids and his wife.
Learn more at nhs.net/heartfailure.
Happy holidays from Hollywood Kia. 'Tis the season, and we've got something for everyone. Like the new Kia Soul, the Sportage, Forte, Optima, and the Telluride. And only in Hollywood Kia, there's 3 years maintenance included.
Bye.